Hey, Chef Will Gotay here. Today I'm going to teach you to do a dish that everybody thinks is kind of impossible to do, or rather kind of a challenge. It really isn't. It's fettuccine Alfredo. And I'm going to give you some options: shrimp fettuccine Alfredo or a walnut fettuccine Alfredo to kind of up the protein, and it's a vegetarian dish. So either way, fettuccine Alfredo on the menu with Chef Will. I don't know, I'm digging the hat. And yes, it's my hair. Now, I know a lot of people buy their nutmeg already grated, okay? And I suggest you do this, man. You get the nutmeg pods like this, all right? And then you buy one of these, and it's a nutmeg grater. The smell is amazing. It's easy to do. Those things last forever, so you only have to pretty much buy it once in your lifetime, probably. But it is amazing, okay? The flavor is incomparable. The other ingredients that you're gonna need are fettuccine pasta, obviously. You're gonna need 1 egg, okay? Because you're only gonna use the yolk. You're not gonna use the egg white, all right? I'm gonna add some of my fried garlic. I've shown that to you guys before. I just love the flavor. I have some black pepper, okay? I have some grated Parmesan cheese, and I have heavy cream. You can use half and half if you want. You can't use milk because milk's gonna curdle. So you want to use half and half, or you want to use the heavy cream. And a little bit of seasoning, but that's what's on the menu today. And I know you're gonna dig it. All right, one of my favorite pastas to use is Barilla. Okay, I'm going to use the fettuccine. Now, I already cooked the fettuccine, so I'm going to talk you through it, but it's very easy. If you've seen any of my other cooking videos on pasta, what you do is you brine the water, salt it enough to where it's a little saltier than you would like it when you taste it. Bring it to a boil, add the pasta, stir it, bring it back to a boil, cover it, turn it off, and set the timer for 10 minutes. Folks, if you do that, it's never going to overcook. And you can use that process for any pasta you want, all right? Shut up about the hair. The hat's staying on. So, equipment you're going to need. You're going to need this, all right? These are tongs. You want to get some tongs. You're going to need a strainer for your pasta if it's not already cooked. Mine's already cooked, so I'm not going to use a strainer. But you're going to need a saute pan, large enough for the pasta and the cream. And that's all the equipment you're going to need. This, a pan, and I don't know what, 5 minutes? See? There's the nutmeg. Fresh. All right, so I'm going to run you through this again. I'm going to use the egg yolk from 1 large egg. I have 2 teaspoons of fried garlic. You can use fresh if you like. I just like the nutty flavor on that. Here's some fresh black pepper. There's the nutmeg that I grated. Here's the heavy cream. There's the Parmesan cheese. And here we got the Barilla fettuccine pasta. And on the Parmesan cheese and the heavy cream, it's a 1/4 cup each, all right? So you're looking at a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, maybe even a little less, you know what I'm saying? You got to try it. Listen, nutmeg is one of those flavors that are really good until it becomes overpowering. So you just want to go easy at first. You'll be surprised. Fresh cracked black pepper, that's about a 1/2 teaspoon. I told you the 1.5 teaspoons of the garlic. On the cheeses, 2 ounces, 1/4 cup, actually. Do the 1/4 cup, not by weight. Do the 1/4 cup. And then we're going to use, I'm going to use like a 1/2 pound of pasta. I'm not going to do the whole pound. And remember how you cook it. Boil it, salt it, pasta, boil it, cover it, 10 minutes off. Off, then 10 minutes. So you ready? Let's do this. Now, I told you that my pasta was cooked, so there it is. That's my cooked fettuccine. And also, whether you're going to use the shrimp, I have some shrimp that is cooked. Remember, I do the whole what you got thing. I cooked these yesterday because I wanted some shrimp cocktails. So these are peeled and deveined shrimp. I'll show you what they look like. But what I did was, after I cooked them, God damn it, I'll be back. I cut them in half, all right? So see what they look like? I split them in half, all right? There, see that? There you go. So there you go. All right, anyway, they're split in half. If you decide to go the walnut route, you see they're toasted. These are so good, you guys. And you can use as much as you want. It's actually a nice, good garnish, too, for afterwards. All right, so I had to take a minute and feed Buddy because he was starting to bug me a little bit. This hat is my dad's, you guys, so I wanted to wear it because I think it's kind of cool. I'm actually going to be wearing it in a play that I'm doing. More to come on that later. Fettuccine Alfredo. So here goes. The one thing I didn't show you was I'm going to use a tablespoon of butter to start the pasta. So remember that. Butter, right? Use good butter too. Don't use shit. And don't use margarine. use butter, okay? The reason for the reason I said don't use margarine is because, listen, you're eating fettuccine Alfredo, all right? It's got Parmesan cheese, it's got cream. Seriously, if you're looking to lower the calories on that, I have an idea for that, but this is not it. This is full-blown fettuccine Alfredo. All right, as you know, I always start with a little spray. I'm just protecting myself for that, all right? It's on. Here's the butter, tablespoon of butter. Let that melt. All right, now I'm gonna put the pasta in. Remember that my pasta's already cooked, okay? Toss it. All right. Now remember, everything goes quick, so make sure you have everything measured out and right by the stove. All right, so now I'm adding the cream. All right. Let that heat up and start to simmer. Perfect. In goes the Parmesan cheese. In goes the nutmeg. In goes the black pepper. In goes half of the garlic because I'm going to garnish it with the other. All right, let me toss that. Now, if you didn't want the egg, you can just go with this. Just let it thicken up, all right? But I want to show you what happens when you add the egg. All right, so in goes the 1 egg yolk. Break it up, and watch how it just thickens the sauce. Oh yeah, see that? Look at that. Look at that, folks. So believe it or not, this is done. It takes like 2 minutes, okay? Now I'm gonna add the shrimp. And here go the shrimp. And I just want to warm up the shrimp because they were already cooked. And that's it. Turn it off. Look at that. Fettuccine Alfredo. In 2 minutes. Well, because the pasta was cooked. Yeah. Fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp. Amazing. It doesn't get much better than this, folks. On the menu with Chef Will, fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp. You can put chicken on this. Like I told you, you can put walnuts on this. Anything you want. The basic ingredient is the cream, the cheese, the egg yolk, and the pasta. Anything you add to that is the plus. It smells amazing. Here we go. Wow. That fried garlic is amazing. The shrimp, tasty. The pasta is still al dente. The fresh cream. It's just a delicious meal. Very comforting. Try it. It's easy. Don't be intimidated. Fresh homemade fettuccine Alfredo. Thanks again for stopping by. I'm gonna grub, yo.